a little while, and I thought I would slow down a little today, make a cuppa, and show you the process that I have for my A3 watercolor portraits that I have. I have 2 cats at the moment on commission, so I thought I'd do a time lapse for that so that you can watch and maybe work along with me or just check out how I do things. So while we were away, I also worked on a few different little things that I had in the works. I finished off a natives colouring book, so that'll be available end of October. And I also managed to finish Salty Sal's Adventures, so that's actually a little kind of storybook colouring book, and I'm hoping that will be ready by the end of October as well. While I was away, I also started another, I have another playlist on YouTube, and that is for the Chronicles of Whispering Hollow, and it is really, I don't know, just really a story, a nice, beautiful, cozy, whimsical story that I've kind of had in the works for a while. And I always do these beautiful, cozy, whimsical illustrations, but I never share them, and I don't know why. Anyway, I was convinced by my family that they were very, very cute and people would love them and love to color them in and just have them as a little kind of slow down story, bedtime story. So I decided, well, why not? And so they're really nice. So they're all kind of filmed in the locations that we stop in the outback, and I make sure that I say where we are when we film it, and then I just read the little story, and at the end you usually get to see the creation of those illustrations or the creation of some kind of artwork I was working on at the time. So yeah, I'll have a few of those in here as well, and hopefully you enjoy that too. So yeah, I started that bit of my YouTube channel because, of course, since I started, I have tried out a lot of different things, and I thought I'd try my hand at a bit of art, travel, vlogging, and seriously, hats off to those people that do travel vlogs. I am flat out remembering people's names when I first meet them, let alone where I was 5 days ago, what we did, where we stayed. We are also the kind of people that really did like to just kind of free camp. So more often than not, we were in places that normal travellers kind of don't go because we'd be on a station somewhere. So we did a lot of gravel pits and things like that, and there's not really much to tell about an old gravel pit sometimes. We did have some spectacular gravel pits along the way. But yeah, travel vloggers, man, they're really, that's a hard gig. So I probably won't be doing many of those. So I will incorporate any of my travels into my normal vlogs and art, just because I love the scenery, and I kind of spend 80% of my time when I'm awake outside, and it goes like that as well with the art. I actually do a lot of my art outside. I just kind of set up and hope for the best and do what I can. So yeah, I still do a lot of my filming outside because that's pretty much where a lot of my art happens. And yeah, so thanks for joining me today, and I'll throw in the time lapse at the end of this, and hopefully you enjoy it and the end result at the end. said I was going to do a time lapse of those cats, then well, life happened and I am back in my studio. It's all good, everything's fine, but time-lapsing the commission ended up not being something I could do. It was a very big drive from where we were back home, and then, you know, a week of sorting a heap of stuff out. So I thought I would show you where I'm actually up to. So here it is, I'll swap you around. So you can see I've got all the base layers in, and I'm now working on their little faces. So this is still all base layer stuff. Right at the end, the darks and lights go in that help it look super realistic. So this is this grey cat here. So this is my little blueprint that I have. So picture of the grey cat, and then I have, you know, the base colours that I want to use, where my light source is going to come from, which colours I want to use. So when I do these, I like to keep them cohesive in the colour palette, even though they're totally different cats, so like totally different colours. So I always choose 3 primaries. So this is what I've chosen this time around. And the reason I chose this is because these 3 give a really, really nice purple blue, and they also give a really, really nice ginger. So that's why I've used those. And then for the darks, a neutral tint is usually really nice for these 2. So, and then I might go in with a black pencil here and there. It's usually just around the eyes where that's needed. So yeah, that's where I'm up to on that. And yeah, I'll post a heap of other photos of it probably, because life is now crazy, because now that I'm back home in the studio, I've of course gone and applied to all of the markets, because this is a run up towards Christmas now. So I thought, well, I'll do that and apply to everything. So this weekend I've got Taste for Bundaberg, and then I've also got, what was the other one? Oh, Agro Trend. I'm going to that one for the first time this year. And then there's a Bagara Berries, so I head out to that one as well. And yeah, so life has interrupted our travels, and that's okay. Life happens. You have to just flow with this kind of stuff. So yeah, while I'm here, I'll also show you I have finished my colouring book that I was working on while I was away. So it is so this is hang on, this is, I've got a few of them printed because of course I got Taste this weekend, and it's the native colouring book that I've got happening. So just some of the illustrations I've got in there. I had a lot of fun doing this one actually. It was really nice to be able to do this one. So yeah, that on. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll get cracking on this commission. I'd like to get this finished this week, so if I do pick up any more commissions for Taste, because my Christmas lineup will start filling up now. I've already got a few in there, and I only have select amount of spots because I like to be able to, you know, put the time into these that they require. So and I'm not super fast or anything, so I prefer them to look like art but realistic, so you can actually look at it and go, that's my cat or that's my dog. So yeah, alright, well I hope you enjoy the end of the video, and I'll leave you with how these turned out. See ya!